more for this main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WCW Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Alliance, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the World Wrestling Federation Hardcore Champion, Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam's hardcore title not at stake here, but a bigger one is the WCW title. And what an opportunity for RVD. Yes, he's on a roll.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds, he is the WCW Champion, The Rock.
The Rock will be in Dayton, Ohio tomorrow night, but will it be with a WCW title? The Rock defending the coveted gold here and now live. The Rock, quite frankly, very fortunate to survive the 2-on-1 handicap match at Unforgiven.
Thanks to Earl Hebner, who wasn't even the assigned official for the contest.
I'll tell you what, Shane McMahon had referee Nick Patrick in his pocket.
Oh, here comes trouble.
What the hell is this?
It's the billion-dollar princess.
I know who she is.
So what you ask, what is this?
What does she do? What does she think she's doing? Birthday girl's got no business out here.
The birthday girl holds a pinfall victory over The Rock, doesn't she?
Oh my God, Paul. You're not gonna elaborate on that fluke, are you?
Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley pinned The Rock with a big smile on her face. You can check the record book. And if The Rock can be beat by Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley, The Rock can be beat by RVD.
Well, notwithstanding that ridiculous victory, and the folks that saw that, Stephanie McMahon crawl on top of The Rock and pin him 1, 2, 3. Know everything else that went down prior to that.
Oh, okay. Rock had a match. Rock lost a match. Who scored the pin? The billion-dollar princess. Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley.
RVD and The Rock for the WCW title. It has been a night of championships. This first time ever confrontation between two of the youngest, most impressive athletes in all of sports entertainment, The Rock and RVD. Paul, how do you see this one? You know both these men very well, and certainly RVD. How do you analyze this match?
I analyze this match this way. The Rock is a great champion, a phenomenal WCW champion, but The Rock has met his match in the Lord of the Hardcores, the King of Extreme, Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam.
RVD is an amazing athlete, very unorthodox, very hard to figure out. His unorthodox style is anything but traditional, but The Rock, the Brahma Bull, has withstood so many challenges in his short yet illustrious WWF career.
But the Brahma Bull has never met a matador quite like Rob Van Dam.
Can't argue that point. Nice knockdown, and The Rock nipping right up, showing his athleticism, looking for the rock bottom in the early going, and Van Dam fighting quickly to get out and then execute the knockdown with a reverse heel kick. And The Rock clothesline over the top rope. Van Dam in control, and Van Dam putting a smile on the birthday princess face.
And check out the popularity of Van Dam.
Van Dam reversing The Rock, and then The Rock exploded off the wall with a clothesline. Van Dam has great popularity. There's no denying that or his ability. Van Dam landing on his feet. Trying to lock up The Rock. What's he doing? There's no telling here. Oh, Rock hung up on the security wall. And Van Dam, oh, we've seen this.
Here it comes. RVD in the air.
A spinning kick from the apron to the wall. Amazing maneuver by RVD, and The Rock, perhaps as Paul mentioned, has not seen anything quite as unorthodox this up close and personal one-on-one as he's experiencing now.
Nor has The Rock, arguably the most popular athlete in the history of Raw, ever faced an athlete who is as popular as Rob Van Dam.
Paul, you got to point out, man, what a shot that was. That could be all. Got to point out, this is not a hardcore matchup. Van Dam hooked in the leg, and The Rock got his shoulder up. Hardcore is Van Dam's specialty, no doubt about that. But the hardcore title, nor are the hardcore rules in effect here.
Can you imagine the leadership role RVD can ascend to when he defeats The Rock for the WCW title?
Are you writing off Austin?
No, sir.
I hope you didn't hear that comment you made. Oh, wait, there's a suplex, and a suplex. Oh, man, that was a close near fall, and The Rock quickly back up. And The Rock right into the half Nelson, pinning predicament again, and Van Dam able to kick out. Van Dam sweeping the leg. Nice move by Van Dam, the leg sweep. And Van Dam again, more unorthodox offense. And Stephanie, boy, she's smiling. Van Dam makes that woman smile. The leg is hooked. And, oh, The Rock again kicked out.
Rob Van Dam uses his own body as a weapon. And keep in mind, JR, Rob Van Dam never received a shot at the WCW title, never got a shot at the WWF title. This is Rob Van Dam's first shot at a major championship.
Van Dam.
RVD!
Van Dam may blow. Van Dam
Oh, yeah!
he may get his ass disqualified here.
Take JR's too, he doesn't need that.
I have no idea what this. What is Van Dam snapped here? Look at the ass up. I know what Van Dam's thinking. Hope these men can be counted out here, disqualified. And both Van Dam, my God, his body bounced off the table. Van Dam's back could be cracked.
How can you condone the actions of The Rock, JR?
You condone him telling their table.
This is not a hardcore match.
You blithering idiot. You saw what he was doing.
This should be contested in the ring.
The Rock, let's take another look here. What a back body drop right on the table. And the table didn't, it barely budged. Well, it looks like a crime scene out here. It does look like a tornado has blown through. There it is, Funbuster. The leg is hooked. It's going to be over. No. Van Dam, my God, how did Van Dam kick out of that? After being back dropped on this table, which barely budged. Man, what a competitor. The Rock last night in that handicap match against two great athletes in Shane McMahon and Booker T. But The Rock survived, controversy or not. Van Dam did more things with Chris Jericho in the hardcore match than I've ever witnessed, but they're here getting it on tonight.
Exactly. Thank you for acknowledging the accomplishments. Split-legged moonsault.
Van Dam. What a maneuver, Stephanie now. She got to feel that The Rock is in jeopardy, The Rock in trouble, but so is the challenger, so is RVD. The Rock crawling closer to the challenger. The Rock hooked on the far leg. Will it be enough? No, it will not in this exchange.
Absolutely not. Just 24 hours after a successful defense of his hardcore title, Rob Van Dam, in the biggest match of his career against The Rock, there was $1 billion shot.
And Van Dam, oh my God, how close. The Rock, distracted by the birthday princess, and what kind of celebration would you imagine the Alliance would have? Stephanie's birthday, and RVD becoming the WCW champion. Block in the right hand. Comes to the right of his home. RVD tries it again, and The Rock blocks it again. Another right. The Rock looking to lay the smack down on the challenger for the WCW title.
Hey, wait a minute!
Another right hand by The Rock. Van Dam over. An DDT. That's got to be all. That's got to be it. Wait. The Rock not going for the cover. The Rock hooking up Van Dam into the sharpshooter. Submission move here. Van Dam may have no choice but to tap out. And wait. Stephanie distracting the referee on the apron there. And The Rock broke the sharpshooter. And, oh, The Rock chasing Stephanie. Right up the rampart.
Now let her go! Stephanie was leaving ringside, and now The Rock picks a fight with Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley? How can you condone
Hey,
this?
you're the guy that was bragging about her beating him. I mean, you know, she's got the big victory. Look in the rule book. Look in the record book. And besides, it's her birthday. She deserves a little excitement. Oh, bottom, but from behind came Van Dam.
Never turn your back on a man like Rob Van Dam.
Van Dam with a slam. And I'll tell you what, that may be it for The Rock. After last night's 2-on-1
Van Dam's going up! Van Dam's going up for the 5-star bronze plate new champion!
Oh, Stephanie pushed the referee, and the referee then made Van Dam fall and straddle himself.
No!
Van Dam was looking for the frog splash.
No!
Where'd he go?
No! Damn it!
Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon in the ring. She was struggling with the referee, and she shoved the referee, which caused Van